Bonjour tout le monde. Comment allez-vous? Bienvenue. Welcome to Sadhana's channel. That is Sadhana's French class. Let's learn French. Well, I had given earlier an episode on communications. Communication series 2 I have brought because it was not possible to cover the so many things which I had wanted to share with you. So here I am again with some more things, and I will continue giving you so that you can learn speaking also a bit. It is very important that of course the I have given the episodes on the beginner's French, and I'm covering the grammar part, verbs and other things, but this is for communication. If you go to some Francophone country, so how you behave and you understand them, how they talk, and you can just reciprocate to them. All right, so we start. Okay, ready? So let's start. Well, friends, les communications. This is my second series, and I want to tell you many more things, and I will keep making on communication. Okay, or maybe you can say the petit, small talk or petit conversation. Faire un discours, faire une petite conversation to make a small talk. Okay. So let me clear it to you that in French or maybe in any language, when we speak, the written language and the spoken language are slightly different. So we say colloquial or some slang, if you must have heard. We use many times when we are speaking. So some of the times, or maybe we are not very strictly following the grammar, but written, yes, we do follow it. Okay, so here I am with that kind of thing. How you go to some Francophone country, or maybe you are meeting some friends who speak French, or from the place where the French is spoken, so at least you understand them better. All right, so court pour parler or papotage, small talks. Small talks in English, in any language, in all the languages, we have what we speak to each other daily routine, or when we meet a very casual conversation, that is small talks. Okay, so there is a verb papoter. Papoter वर्ब ट्रांजिटिव है टू चैट. ओके, petite conversation très important. So small conversations are very important. Okay, here are some tips for making small talk or papotage in French. Okay, so let's start. Well, so in my previous episode on conversation or communication, how to communicate in French, small talks, petit, conversation ou papoter, or papotage, the noun, papoter is verb. Okay, so you may need to start the conversation on yourself many times when you are meeting new people or strangers. So even I won't say the French people, but since I'm with the French teaching, so I have written French people, but everyone, if you are sitting in some metro or some place and some unknown people, so you yourself don't start talking. So French people also don't always start a small talk on their own. So you can say bonjour, and usually I have found that whether in US, or I had been many times, or in other European countries, people do wish each other, whether they know it or not. They just go by and they say hello, bonjour is a very routine thing to say. So just say bonjour and the talk will start. All right, so you can say bonjour, Kamo thaleu, and you will get some response. All right. So bonjour, to be more formal and respectful, and all day long you can use this word. And a common response is sawa. Kamo thaleu, sawa in informal gathering. Sawa, all right. We sawa bien merci. That's the answer you can do. Okay. So even in business appointments also, it's not ki straight away they start with their projects and they start talking some serious things. They do talk about some pati conversation before getting down to business. They first make a small talk, like asking the name or introducing each other, saprazonte, on which I have made an episode. Please go on, open YouTube and open my channel, Sadhana's channel, and you will find it there. All right. So there you will find how to ask the name. And I am in my previous the episode first on conversation communication, I have given a small part of it again. Okay. So that is how you ask, how you start talking. That is asking the name and the place you belong to, etc. Well, so after introduction, saprazonte, you tell your name and you ask somebody else's name. The best thing is to start conversation. That's the weather. That is the breaking the ice. It is said breaking the ice. Okay. So the weather is a very good topic to start the conversation. The weather is indeed a good subject for breaking the ice in French or maybe in any language, but here I talk French, so I will just say in French. Okay. And it is called parler. Parler du beau temps. Parler du beau temps. Speaking of good weather. So you can just talk about that today weather is nice, it is sunny, or maybe if it is not good you can say it, but usually it is said parler du beau temps. Okay, so just write it down if you are making a note of it. Parler, to speak, du beau temps. Temps means weather. All right. So not time, of course here it is weather. Okay. Parler du beau temps, speaking of good weather. That is the icebreaker. I just given an image so that it is fixed on your mind. All right. So a conversation starter. How you start? So one can start a conversation by saying it is cold and it is raining hard. So il fait froid aujourd'hui. Il fait froid, it is cold. Froid means cold. Aujourd'hui means today. Il fait froid aujourd'hui, it is cold today. You can note it down, okay? And I'm going to tell you how to talk about seasons. I will give you a little bit grammar and sentence formation also. Okay, so don't worry, nothing ket pa, no using kete pa. Il pleut fort and it rains hard, and it is raining hard, you can say. All right. So as I told you, this is the starter of any communication or conversation starter to speak or start talking about weather, and people will start responding, and slowly and gradually you are in the discussion, or you are in the mood of getting acquainted with others. Okay. So le temps, the weather, a proverb, I have given a proverb. It is very famous proverb, and all the French people know it, so I want you also to know it. Il ne fait jamais mauvais temps pour aller à Paris. Il ne fait jamais mauvais temps pour aller à Paris. The bad weather is never an excuse to go to Paris. Don't take it literally, as proverbs have deeper meaning. It means if you want to start anything, so don't give excuses. Just start it, good or bad. thing will come on way, but you will sail through. All right. So il n'a fait jamais mauvais temps pour aller à Paris. So I'm repeating so that you know it ki how to say it. Okay. So the pronunciation and other thing. Il n'a fait jamais means never. Il n'a jamais means never. Okay. Il n'a fait jamais, faire verb to make or to do. Il n'a fait jamais mauvais temps pour aller à Paris. The bad weather is never an excuse go to Paris. This is literal meaning, okay? And deeper meaning I told you. Okay? Well, so since I told you the weather is the ice breaking, so I want you to know about the directions and how and some words which describe the weather. And so I start with the directions, okay? So what we say in French. Here I have given you le nord. Don't pronounce they, okay? Don't pronounce the le nord. La direction, les points cardinaux. I have just made arrow so that main direction 4 and sub-directions I have divided. Okay, so le nord and après nous l'autre, le sud. Here do pronounce they. Alright, le sud, le sud, le nord, le sud, then l'est, l'ouest. So now north, south, east and west. Alright, so 4 directions now you remember. North, sud, east, west, and then definite article of course I have placed before that. The north, the south, the east, the west. North, le sud, l'est, l'ouest. Yeah, ouest if you don't use the definite article, but learn it with definite article, okay? Now subdirections. Le nord-est. Here liaison. So say it, okay? Le nord-est, le sud-est, le nord-ouest, le sud-ouest. Le nord, le sud, l'est, l'ouest, le nord-est, le sud-est, le nord-ouest, le sud-ouest. So I hope you have memorized the directions. Put the grammar, a little grammar or a bit of grammar. So how you say in Britain, in Northeast. So there are some prepositions which you can see I have highlighted. This the first one is on. On means in. Is usually used in front of a region or province. On is a pronoun also. So but here it is used as preposition. I am going to make an episode on and e pronoun also, okay? But right now it is used here as preposition and it means in, in. So on is usually used in front of a region or province. Example, en Bretagne, in Brittany, okay? Dans means also in, but when we use dans we use in front of geographical area. Example, dans le nord-est, in the northeast. All right. Sur means on the table, sur la table. On the table, sur la table. On the tree, sur l'arbre. So that is on something, on surface, okay? Is based in association with the name of a region, namely with the reference to the weather. Any region's name when we say with the weather, okay? So sur la Bretagne et la Normandie, over the Brittany and Normandy. These all are the regions in France, okay? So I hope you have memorized and noted it down. En, dans, sur. En means in, dans means in, and sur means on or over. In this case here, over the Bretagne or Normandy. All right. So, directions I told you, and I told you how to use preposition in the northeast if you want to say yeah over the Brittany, yeah in Brittany if you want to say any region province. That was for example. Okay, how you say how is the weather? So we have a verb that is irregular verb in French, and the verb is faire. The verb is faire. F-A-I-R-E. Okay, let me write it down for you so that you understand it better. So, I must tell you that we use faire expression. We use faire verb to discuss or to talk about expression. Well, friends, so when we speak, as I told you, we use faire verb. It is an irregular verb, and we can say when we use it, it is a faire expression. There are many things, whereas we use in English, we use some other verbs to say the sentence, like if we say quel âge avez-vous, what is your age? Here we use avoir verb, whereas in English we use être verb, is. Similarly, when we say how is the weather, what is the weather, in English you are using être verb, but in French we use faire verb. So why I am explaining it is that this is the faire expression, like faire des courses, go for grocery shopping, faire de la natation, go for swimming, so to do the swimming, faire un picnic, to do a picnic. So all these are faire expressions. So is the weather also, temps, weather we do, and it is always used with only ill pronounced subject, not with any other pronounced subject. If you say je fais means I make, you don't make a weather. All right, so this becomes impersonal when we use it with only ill. So how we say? We say il fait beau. It is nice weather, it means. So you must memorize it. Il fait, only with il it will be conjugated, and this is the present tense conjugation. So now I just give you the points which I have mentioned it here. French people tend to spend a lot of time talking about the weather, which we have done. To discuss today's weather, we use present tense and the following structure. To ask question and tell the answer, faire irregular verb is used. It is a faire expression. Quel temps fait-il aujourd'hui? This is the main question. If you want, you are in a conversation, and as I told you earlier that this is a starter of any conversation. If you want, you are in some new group with the group of the people who are not, you don't know them quite well, you can just start quel temps fait-il aujourd'hui, yeah, or you can talk about weather always as ice breaking. Okay, so quel temps fait-il aujourd'hui? I am pronouncing it slowly so that you understand. Quel temps fait-il aujourd'hui? What is the weather today? Your answer will be il fait. I have written it here. Beau, chaud, froid, whatever the weather is, you can talk about it. Okay. So il fait. It is. Don't say it makes. Okay. Though the literal meaning is to do or to make. Literal meaning is to do or to make. Okay. But here we are not using this sense. We are saying it is. Okay. So, réponse. Quel temps fait-il is the question. What is the response? How you answer? Response means to answer il fait. And then you are going to say if it is hot or cold or nice weather, cool weather. So I have given you the words which please note it down, memorize it. You can say the sentence. You can talk about weather in present, all right, of today's weather. Il fait beau. Beau means nice. Okay. So it is nice weather. Il fait chaud. Il fait is common. I have just given beau, chaud, froid, lourd, du soleil, du vent, du brouillard. So again I read it. Please pronounce it with me. Beau, chaud, froid, lourd, du soleil, du vent, du brouillard. Beau means nice, chaud means hot, froid means cold, lourd means muggy, or when you say it is humid and sultry, for sultry also you can, or heavy weather, okay? You can use this word. Du soleil, sunny, du vent, windy. Vent means wind, and the moment you say du vent means windy. Il fait du vent. So I will read it as a sentence now. So words you have learned. Okay, so now let's say all the words with this. How is the weather? Quel temps fait-il? Answer. Il fait beau aujourd'hui. Today. Il fait chaud. It is hot. Aujourd'hui. Today. Il fait froid. It is cold. Aujourd'hui. Today. All right. So you can just keep adding. Il fait lourd. Il fait du soleil, il fait du vent, il fait du brouillard. All right. So foggy. Brouillard means fog, foggy. So du soleil, du vent, du brouillard. You can say it. Répète après moi. Repeat after me, please. Il fait beau, il fait chaud, il fait froid, il fait lourd. Il fait du soleil, il fait du vent, il fait du brouillard. So this is the how we say quel temps fait-il with fair verb. Then there is another way, être verb also we can use. All right. Le temps est, the weather is être verb. All right. I have told all about the verbs in my previous episodes on YouTube. Please go open YouTube and learn it. All right. So le temps est ensoleillé, ensoleillé. When there is double L and a vowel and e vowel are placed with al double, double L, then we don't pronounce L and we give the sound of A. Ensoleillé. All right. Le temps est ensoleillé. The weather is sunny. Noju. Noj means cloud. Noju क्योंकि clouds कहते हैं. We say we take it as plural form. Okay. So le temps est noju. Cloudy. Brumo. Misty. Pluvieux. Pleuvoir means to rain. So from that this noun has come. Pluvieux, rainy. Couvert, overcast. If the clouds are there, it is not raining but it is overcast with the clouds, then we say couvert. All right. So again, le temps est ensoleillé, le temps est noju, le temps est brumeux, le temps est pluvieux, le temps est couvert. Okay, it is. Or sometimes we say le ciel est couvert. In fact, couvert I use with the sky. So le ciel est couvert. Ciel means the sky. Okay, I shall write it for you then. Le ciel est gris, also we can say Gris means gray, means cloudy. And couvert, overcast also. We can use both. Okay. Couvert. Lucide means sky. The sky is grey or overcast. So le temps est ensoleillé, le temps est nuageux, le temps est brumeux, le pluvieux, couvert. Then there is another way of we can use il y a. Il y a means there is or there are. So we can use il y a. Il y a means there is or are, both. If your objects or nouns are plural, then it already means there are. If it is singular, then it means there is. So how we'll say? Il y a des nuages. There are clouds. Il y a des brouillards. Il y a des vents. Like that we can say it. The same words. You know these words. You use them with il fait, with le temps, et adverb, and then il y a. This is avoir verb. This is avoir verb. If you remember my previous episode, you have watched where I have explained the verbs. So this is avoir verb. J'ai, tu as, il, elle a, nous avons, vous avez, il, elles ont. So this is the conjugation of the verb. Then il pleut, straight away take the verb. Like il fait, I had told. So this is pleuvoir verb. Pleuvoir verb means to rain, and it is used with only ill pronounced subject, impersonal. You cannot say tu pleuvoir, you rain, or we pleuvoir, nous pleuvons, like we rain. No. So only with ill pronounced subject. That's why it becomes impersonal. Il pleut. This is the conjugation of present of pleuvoir. Okay. So il pleut, it rains or it is raining. Il neige, snow, it is snowing. So always whenever talk about weather, use ill pronounced subject and that verb neige, pleuvoir. All these verbs, they will conjugate with ill pronounced subject only, means they will be always impersonal. They cannot be personal. Alright? Well, so with il y a, how to make sentences? Il y a means there is or there are. Il y a du vent. Now you know du vent, you have used it. Il fait du vent. Alright? So il y a du vent, wind. There is wind. So quel temps fait-il? Il y a du vent. There is wind. Or il fait du vent. It is windy. It is up to you how you use. Okay? But then you can speak, you can talk about weather. Il y a des nuages. There are clouds. Il y a de la pluie. Pluie is feminine. These all are nouns. Okay? So de la pluie. So there are rains. I have spoken about, I have made an episode on article contracte. This is article contracte. So kindly open YouTube, open my channel, Sadhana's channel, and watch all those episodes. Everything will be clear to you because in details I have made it. Okay? De la neige, snow. Il y a de la neige. There are snow. There are clouds. There is rain. There is wind. Il y a du vent. Répète après moi. Il y a du vent. Il y a des neiges. Il y a de la pluie. Il y a de la neige. Or you can just say il pleut, il neige. It is raining and it is snowing. Here it is pleuvoir verb conjugated with a neige. ER group verb regular. To snow, il neige. Okay? Well, friends, so another proverb. Write down, and if you speak in your, you use them in your conversation, I think people will be impressed with you. I wanted to give it to you. So please note it down and memorize it. If you learn it, memorize it and use it, I think French people will be very happy that you know about it. Okay? So proverb. Many proverbs refer to swallows. L'hirondelle. H is silent. L'hirondelle. Okay? Means the swallow. It's a kind of bird which flies. Okay? So in all the countries there are some kind of with nature something we find out whether it's going to rain or it is not going to rain. So they make out like this ki if that particular bird is flying high, then what will happen? If it is flying low, then what will happen? All right. So here partons d'orage. Orage means storm. Okay. D'orage means storm. L'hirondelle monte ou nage. In stormy weather, the swallow goes up into the clouds. Because नीचे storm आ रहा है, तो then it goes a bit higher. It is a proverb. It is saying meanings are very deep. So I can explain it to you. It is up to you how you interpret. But if there is some trouble, here storm means some trouble in your life, so you don't get down because of it or try to hide. Try to fight it out. Go into it. Okay? And see, you will succeed. So in stormy weather, the swallow goes up into the clouds. Another one. Une hirondelle ne fait pas le printemps. So it does not mean that you see the hirondelle, though there is some spring season is coming. It is actually they always relate it with the rainy season. And in Europe and especially in France, we enjoy the rainy season in India, but in France and in other places, Europe especially, the rainy season is kind of when the autumn season is there, and it is very windy, the storms are there, and it is not very pleasant for them. They enjoy their summer, so they wait for it. And printemps means spring season, which is loved everywhere in the world, the season of flowers, the good nice weather. All right, so it is a swallow doesn't make it a spring season. All right. Well, so we spoke about today's weather, means in the present tense, ki how is weather, what is weather today, in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon. But most of the time the forecast on television, on radio, you listen, that is forecast means for tomorrow's weather, or maybe a couple of days in advance. The meteo tells. Meteo means the your weather forecast. Okay, so quel temps, so how we say in tomorrow's weather, demain means tomorrow. Okay, we use immediate future or future proche. Most of the time we use, if we are just telling how will be the weather in the evening, in the morning, if someone is telling. So immediate future or future proche, near future means some not very far but some near time of your time ahead, if you want to tell, then we use future. Immediate future or future proche means what time is going to be. Then there is another future tense, that is futur simple, simple future tense. When you have long term planning, maybe a month or maybe 2 days or maybe after a week or after a month or after an year, what you are going to do, then we use futur simple. So for weather, most of the time we use both of them in fact. But if we are just going to tell of tomorrow's time, or maybe in the morning there is a forecast warning, evening it is going to rain heavily, or some other development of about weather, we can use future proche or immediate future. So quel temps fera-t-il demain? Again, this is fair verb in future simple. Demain means tomorrow. You can just note it down and memorize it. Okay. Quel temps fera-t-il demain? How is the weather tomorrow? What is the weather tomorrow? In conversational French, you are likely to hear people using the future proche, near future, or immediate future. Okay, and how we make it, I have given here a rule. You can learn it and you can make your sentences. Okay, so of course whether impersonal, only with ill pronounced subject and aller verb. This is aller verb, il va, because aller verb with il is conjugated as va. Ale is irregular verb and you are supposed to memorize it. Okay, it does not follow any pattern to memorize. I can just recall it for you. Je vais, tu vas, il, elle, va. Okay, nous allons, vous allez, ils, elles, vont. So for verbs, you can go open my channel and you can watch my episodes where I have given full episode on verbs itself with conjugations, regular and irregular. All right. So il va plus infinitive. English also you say, I'm going to do something. I'm going to make my projects. I'm going to eat. I'm going to sleep. So you say going. So aller verb, to go. Aller means to go. Il va, it is going to be what? Whatever infinitive you use. Infinitive means the verb without conjugation, the whole verb. Okay. So here are examples for you. Il va faire beau. It is going to be nice. Il va, it is going. Faire beau, to be nice. Il va pleuvoir. Pleuvoir means to rain. It is infinitive. This verb is conjugated with ill pronounced subject. It is going to rain. I have just given some pictures for you, images, so that just make it interesting for you. Okay, so il va faire beau, see, it is sunny. Il va pleuvoir, rain. Il va faire de l'orage, it is going to be stormy. Okay, you can see the storm. But in more formal situations like forecast on radio, TV, or newspapers, the verb is mainly in future tense, future simple. Alright, so here the question was in future simple. In fact, this fair verb is in future simple. Okay, here you can say fair verb with as infinitive. Il va faire. So this is future proche. Aller plus infinitive. Pronoun subject, aller plus infinitive makes future proche or immediate future. Okay. So it is going to be. Understand? So il va faire de l'orage. Il va pleuvoir. Il va faire beau. Here also fair verb was in infinitive form, but here the fair verb is in future simple. Okay. Well, il fera beau, future simple, fair verb in future tense. Il fera beau. Write it down and learn with me. Il fera beau. Répète après moi. Il fera beau. It will be nice. It's not saying it is going to be. That was earlier. It will be. I'm using être because this is fair expression. Though fair means to do or to make, but nothing makes the nature or weather. Okay, so not literal translation we will not say. It will be nice weather, you can say. Okay, le temps sera orageux. This sera is adverb in irregular verb, so does not follow any pattern, just you are supposed to memorize. So le temps sera orageux, ether in future tense, the weather will be stormy. Okay, it will be stormy. Il y aura, this is avoir verb, avoir in future. Il y aura des hours, there will be showers. Hours, showers. Okay, hours, showers. So these technical words of about weather you must memorize. I have tried to cover many words so that you can use them. So you can learn this also. Il y aura, there will be. There was the showers. They éclairci, bright spell, yeah, bright period ki rain, and then after that it just the sun comes, and after some time maybe again it starts raining. De la brume, mist. They éclairci, de la brume. So il y aura des éclaircies. Il y aura ke, it is with il y aura. Okay, so il y aura des éclaircies means there will be bright period in between. Il y aura de la brume, there will be mist. All right, so this way just memorize these things and you can speak very well about weather. Another sentence, le vent. As I told you, vent means wind. Soufflera. Le vent soufflera, the wind will souffler, er group verb. Okay, so le vent soufflera, future simple, future tense, simple future tense, the wind will blow. Le vent soufflera, souffler in future tense. Il pleuvera, pleuvoir, I have already discussed it with you. Il pleuvera, the same verb in future tense. It will rain. Il neigera, it will snow. Well, more proverbs for you, because you see in conversational any language we use lots of proverbs, and since we are talking about weather, so I just selected proverbs about weather only as spoken in France. Okay, so s'il pleut, if it rains, à la Saint-Médard, il pleuvra pendant 40 jours. They say if it rains on Saint Médard's day, actually 8th June is Saint Médard's day. I must tell you something very interesting. If you look at French calendar, like you see the calendar in India, and you see every day there is some tithi, some date, something or the other. Similarly, the French every day is dedicated to some or the other saint. All right, so 8th June is dedicated to this saint, Saint Médard. So on 8th June, if it rains on 8th June, on Saint Médard day, le jour de Saint Médard, it will rain for next 40 days, they say. If it rains on 8th June, it will continuously rain on 40 days. Otherwise, it may be the good weather for them. Okay, so June is their summer and they like it, in fact. Hirondelle vola haut, le temps sera beau. If, again the same word you have already learned. Okay, if the swallow flies high, the weather will be fine. Hirondelle vola bas, low, pluie il y aura. If it flies low, there will be rain. S'il pleut à la Saint-Médard, il pleuvra pendant 40 jours. Hirondelle vola au l'automne sera beau. Hirondelle vola bas, pluie il y aura. Well, friends, so lots of talk about weather. I think now you know the ice breaking with weather means the conversation starter I have told you. But this I have included, you should know, the language of SMS or texto. You do it in English, so why not in French? So learn it in French too. Very interesting, in fact. So here it is. Okay, this is one. Okay, okay means none. Actually, don't read it okay. It is not okay. In French, d'accord is the word which says okay. Okay, so okay. A plu. At sign and plus. So a plu. See you. Bien. B. It is B in French alphabet. Bien. One. Number one we say in French. If you watch my previous episode, the first episode on basic French, I have given the numbers and the alphabets and their sounds and their pronunciation. So kindly open my channel, Sadhana's channel, and you can learn it. So this will become very easy for you, okay? So bien, well. Beaucoup, they write it, it has come B, C, P, okay? 3 letters from beaucoup. A lot, B, C, P, a lot. Chaque, each. So just they did till here and they left this. So this is a small text. More, say. If you want, they want to say, they want to in writing say. This is the word, the whole, this is or it is, just write say, because this alphabet is pronounced in French say, not C, okay? So say, A, B, C, D, F, okay? C'était, this is imperfect tense, in fact it was when we want to say, c'était, te, it's not T in French, it's te, so say, te, c'était. D'accord means okay. So dac maybe C or K, both they use, okay. Demande, so letters from this they have taken DMD. So demande means to ask. Désolé, désolé, sorry. A, they don't write the whole A. This A means adverb is and this A means and. For both they use A with this aigu accent, okay? Is and I have given you the meaning. Chile. J is G, okay? So sound should come of G. Chile means I have it. This is a verb, this is pronounced subject J. This is your seode, just now you read it. I gave in my previous episode. And Chile, I have it. Qui, quoi, qui, who, so just Ki, quoi, Koi. Qui means who and quoi means what. I've given the meaning too, okay? So just comme means as, like, so comme, this is the actual word and this is your texto. L, Louis, L, just single L, and Louis with the L and 1-8. So she, her or him. Louis is COE, okay? Merd, they write it a lot, in fact. You also use it in English. Lol. Mohdahir. Mord means to die. Dahir means of laughter, to laugh. So die of laughter means mord. Oh lol. Occupe, occupe. Occupe. This is the pronunciation of each letter and it makes the texto for this word busy, occupé. Okay, plan, p l this is number. Write down these three things and this word, texto for this word. p l plan, allot, plenty. Pour, p-r, pour, for, pour, for, p-r, pour, for, p-k or p-q, pourquoi, why, p-s-k, parce que, because. When you say pourquoi, why, then your answer is with because. So someone writes p-k and ask something, then you say PSK and write your other text message. Okay, quand, when, QD, KLK, quelque, quelqu'un, quelque chose. Quelqu'un means someone, quelque chose means something. Chose, quelqu'un, quelque chose. All right, just read it like this: quelqu'un, quelque chose, quelqu'un, quelque chose, quelqu'un, quelque chose, quelqu'un, quelque chose, someone, something. Qu'est-ce que, what is. In English it is small, but in French you write a lot of things. So texto is also a bit bigger, but yes. K-A-S-K-A, casque. Casque, what is. Rien, R-un, rien. Okay, nothing. Tu, t'as faim, are you hungry? So just they don't say tu as, they just say t'as faim, t'as soif. Okay, so texto also is just there. Toi, you. Viens, viens, come. Oui, oui, yes. Ya, il y a, there is. Well, friends, so I'm closing today's my episode on communication, how to start conversation. I hope you enjoyed it and you have noted it down. If not so, you can anytime open this my Sadhana's channel and you can watch it and note it down later also. So kindly let me know about your views. Write down something on comment section, and if you want on any other topic to make episode, I will make. But my next topic hopefully will be on imperative. That is also a very good topic for conversation. In fact, every day we talk in imperative form only, do's and don'ts at home. Okay, so I'm going to make and keep it, just wait for it and keep watching my channel, my episodes, and get benefited by it. Profitez-vous. Alright, so till my next episode, au revoir, à bientôt, see you soon.